further into tomorrow, our 30th year covering the Consumer Electronics Show. Yeah, and I'm not a day over 29, go figure. Right. The point is, we're trying to get everything that we can possibly cram into several weeks of CES coverage. And guess what? All the radio interviews are also on video. So run, don't walk to intotomorrow.com and check out the video, especially, again, our next guest. They're introducing some cool new products, and we're delighted to show them to you. You might recall that we met our next guest in New York at an Asus press event. Napoleon Liu, with product marketing manager with Asus. Napoleon, how are you, sir?
I am good, really excited. We have a lot of great tech, and we're really excited to show you everything we have.
Good. And we even get off the show floor into some of these cool suites, if you will, where they're just dedicated to all their cool stuff. So they allowed us in, imagine that. And we're able to talk about some of the cool new things, like, of course, the Asus ZenBook. A14 and A16, and you're holding the A14, right?
That is correct.
And both of these are under 2.5 pounds. I mean, we all came in, the whole team, and lifted this up and went, oh my gosh, how is it so light?
Yeah, that is the reaction that we get for this device, and that is the, to me, one of the main highlights of the device. So I like to call it the world's lightest Copilot Plus PC that we have in the market right now, which is true. And that is because this year, I don't know if you remember the aluminum material that we were boasting about back in New York, right?
At the New York press event, and that was cool and still is, but you've gone a step further yet.
Yes, exactly. And just to refresh you guys' mind, Ceraluminum is basically provides the best of both worlds. So it has all the uniqueness and aesthetics of ceramic, but it also carries the durability and lightness of aluminum, right? But before, for the ZenBook S series, we could only do it on the cover of the device, which was amazing, and people loved it. But this,
it's like, wait, don't order yet, because now you've expanded that.
Exactly. So we went one step further, and this year we put Ceraluminum in all the entire chassis of the A14 is made of Ceraluminum now, which is what allows it to be this thin and light, right?
And as Chris pans over to look at the guts, is this the A14 or A16? Either way, it's still that series. That's how do you cram all of that tech with Copilot built in into these very lightweight devices?
Exactly. So. To be brief, it's a lot of research, a lot of development, and what I want to focus a little bit about is that in the market, when you do a lot of thin and light PCs, a lot of people start to compromise when it comes to battery life. However, for the A14, battery life is the least concern you're going to have with it, because it has a 70 watt-hour battery, which is expensive. But aside from that, because of its new chip, which is the Snapdragon X Elite, its efficiency is out of this world. So you don't need to be hunting for outlets when you're out and about, even though you have this portable, light and thin device.
It's amazing. Not only is it lightweight, but of course using the products that you're using, between the battery and everything else, to have that much battery power last a long time means that you're not overworking the computer either, right?
Exactly. It has the power, it has the portability, it has aesthetics, so it is the full package.
For sure. And this is the one of two of the Asus ZenBooks that are just announced here. And what the price range? I know that the 14 is incredibly affordable.
Yes. So the A13 is starting at $899. Right.
Nice. And then the other one is about 1,100, I think, more or less.
Yes, exactly.
Very cool. Well, we'll let you put that one down and pick up another device that you stole from another exhibit where a bunch of people were trying to see it. But hey, we're press, so we get to see it. Now tell me about this one.
Right, so this is from our ROG brand, right? So
as it says on your shirt, the Republic of Gamers.
Exactly, we are the Republic of Gamers, so we are focused on everything gaming. And this device that you see right here is our newest and latest, greatest device. We call it, or I like to call it, is the world's most powerful gaming tablet, which it is. So as you can see, it looks like a laptop, which it is. You can use it as a laptop, or you can detach it and it is a tablet, or even has a third mode where you can connect an eGPU and you can make it a desktop replacement with your monitor, your external keyboard, mouse, and everything. So it really provides amazing power with a lot of great portability as well.
So it's got some amazing computing power then, if you can use it in that capacity too. For a tablet, that's pretty good.
Correct. And why is it the world's most powerful tablet? It's thanks to its newest and latest silicon chips that it has inside. So it comes with the newest AMD Ryzen AI Max chips, which if you're, just to refresh you guys' memories on the Flow Z13 series previously, the previous generation had a discrete graphic card, so standalone graphics card and a CPU. It was very powerful, but it compromised a little bit more on battery because it needs to drive power to that standalone graphics card. But this year, because everything is integrated into the CPU, battery life is going to be significantly longer. Added on, so efficiency, added on to, we have increased the battery life from 48 watt hours to 70 watt hours, right? So it's going to provide you a very good all-day use battery life.
And this is the Flow G13. Do I have the model number right?
Yeah, this is the Flow Z13. Yeah.
I mean, look at the cover even. Is that actually part of the CPU in the backside, or?
Yeah, we spent a lot of effort to be able to cram all this technology inside, and we wanted to our viewers, right, to the users to also be able to appreciate that. So you see the watches, the mechanical watches, which have beautiful artwork inside. So taking a cue from that, you can also peek into the motherboard where you see all the magic that is happening.
You can peek into the motherboard somehow on the back side of the computer.
Exactly. This is the window to the motherboard, so you guys can see it.
That's neat. Yeah, because they don't all come like the demo here, where there's no cover, no backing, but you can see all the cool stuff.
If you want to show off to your friends, you're like, hey, I can see inside my computer, can you? Yeah.
And of course they can. Now, what's this G700 we're hearing a lot about too?
Right, so the G700, we don't have it here because it's a little bit bigger, but I'm sure you guys are going to have the footage on the screen so you guys can see it. But
so as you're telling us about it, Chris will edit in. He's such a good editor. No pressure. He's going to edit in the video of the G700, but tell us about it.
Exactly. So the G700 is our newest preview desktop, right? So it is a 58 liters desktop. It has all the great internals inside. It has the newest AMD, the newest Intel chips. It has the NVIDIA 50 series graphics card. So the newest and greatest. It has two options. One is liquid cooling, and the other one is air cooling, right? But the highlight of the device is that this device makes it a lot easier for users to enjoy all the performance of desktops without all the research, all the time needing to spend, and all the errors that people might make, right? So there's always the argument of like, you're gonna do a desktop, you can build it yourself, right? But the downside of that is that you need to really spend a lot of time with trial and errors, seeing what is compatible with what, which one you should buy.
A lot of money experimenting with those things.
Exactly, a lot of time and a lot of money. But with the G700, we have the entire team of ROG engineers literally optimizing and tweaking what goes better with what, so that people can just plug and play and enjoy the performance from a desktop PC.
So kind of an ultimate gaming machine, not as portable as a laptop, but you don't want to have to carry it around, but you can. I mean, some of these LAN parties and whatnot, they bring a big tower with them because that's their machine.
Yeah. And also this year, what we're doing that we have never ever done before is that we're bringing a new program called CTO, so customized to order. So if users want a different GPU or they want different configurations when it comes to RAM, storage, and all that, they are able to go to our website, pick what they like, and we assemble everything for them, optimize it, and send it back to the user. So it's very tailored experience.
Oh, for sure. And available now, all these things that we're showing and talking about today, or how soon?
Right, so the availability of the different devices are going to vary. So the ZenBook A14 should be going available in a couple of weeks, right? So middle of January to late January, while the Z13 and the G700 will probably come by late Q1.
Okay, of this year.
Of this year,
Okay,
exactly.
I always check, because we have people that say, no, I meant next year. Well, okay, hurry up and wait.
No, we want to get them out and get it into the user's hand as soon as possible.
Gotcha. Well, now we know why David's always suggesting that we talk to you, because not only are you a delight to chat with, when we first met you in New York, and it was like, oh, we've certainly got to get Napoleon back on, and then you guys come out with really cool new products. Perfect, and we appreciate your taking the time.
Yeah, I'm your guy now. I give you the latest scoop. Any questions you have, we hope we have a lot of great tech, and I hope that you guys will love it as well.
Oh, well, we certainly do, and again, that's why David says we got to talk to Napoleon, because he knows this stuff, and that's pretty cool. So thank you again. Asus.com, A-S-U-S, right? .com. I had to check. I wanted to make sure it wasn't something else.
That is correct. That is correct.
Thanks again for spending a few minutes.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Again, Asus.com. We'll get you there, as we do with all of our guests. Just hit us up at intotomorrow.com. I'm Dave Graveline. Much more from our 30th year at CES, this being the 2025 edition. Stay tuned right here on the Advanced Media Network.